is Red Feather from Grip Hacks. In this Krita video, we will be showing you how to create an image that could be used as an intro or as a logo or just in a video. But to start out with, and as a bonus, we will show you how to correct a spelling error in Krita. So, if you're following along, open Krita, create a lengthy text statement, leaving out one letter. The Krita statement we have chosen is "This is Red Feather from Grip Hacks." Notice with our Krita text statement, there are a few things going on. One, we forgot the P in Grip Hacks. And two, the statement is long for the canvas. The length of the Krita statement has distracted me from the spelling error. So I lower the font size, and then in the Krita toolbox, use the tool Transform a Layer or a Selection tool in order to further shorten the text. So now I decide to use the Krita tool from the toolbox called the Rectangular Selection tool to put things how I want. But wait, I'm still on a vector layer and it does not work. So I add a new Krita paint layer and then merge it to the paint layer below. Then, utilizing the Rectangular Selection tool and the Move tool, I move things around to areas I would like. Now, keep in mind, while doing this, you should have enough space on your Krita canvas to grab the text or item without interfering with another item. Now that we have moved things around a bit, let us fix our Krita spelling error. Using the Krita Rectangular Selection tool, place a box around the end of the text to be adjusted. Using the Move tool, move it aside. Once this is done in Krita, on the menu bar, click Select, then Deselect. Then click the T text tool, drawing a box where the letter should go. Adjust the Krita font letter for size and color. Then, moving it into a better position, if needed, then in the Krita toolbox, click on Transform a Layer or Selection tool and adjust as needed. Now that we have our letter ready to go, in the Krita layers, highlight the paint layer below and move the other portion of the text into place. But notice, I just can't seem to get it right. In order to fix this, click on the Krita Tools and Options. Scroll down to the Krita X and Y access points. Using the down arrow on the X axis, moves the item to the left. The Y axis adjusts up or down. Once you have things the way you would like it, it is then time to merge the text item to the layer below. Once this is done in Krita, in the toolbox, click on the Rectangular Selection tool, draw a box around one of the center text, moving it to more of a centered position if so desired. Then, in the Krita toolbox, click on the Transform a Layer or Selection tool, and then click on Tools and Options. In the Krita Tools and Options, click on Mesh. Notice on our canvas, and yours if you're following along, the Krita Mesh box has 4 main dots and 2 outer dots for each main dot. By manipulating these Krita dots, or nodes if you will, you can place a curve or slant the item, just to name a few. Now let us deselect this and turn this eyelet off and the other on, as we have another prepared. Notice we have centered our lower Krita text and placed the adjustment where we wanted. Now we could put whatever we want between our Krita curved text. But for all intents and purposes, we will just place the ellipse. Now the important thing here is the ellipse is on its own layer at this time for ease of manipulation. In order to get our Krita ellipse the way we would like, we will use the same procedure with the rectangular selection tool and then the transform a layer or selection with the mesh tool. But first be assured the proper Krita layer is highlighted, then click on the rectangular selection tool and then on the transform a layer or selection tool, and then Tools and Options, and then Mesh. Once this is done in Krita, adjust as necessary. Once you are done making adjustments, go to Select on the menu bar and click Deselect so as to get the final view. Once you are happy with the center area, it is then time to work with our outer Krita text. Make sure before releasing you have enough area to re-grab if needed without affecting other items on the Krita canvas. Because we are working on the same layer, there are all kinds of ways to manipulate an item utilizing the Krita mesh. It all depends upon what you are looking for and your artistic desire. Once you have made all of your Krita adjustments and you are happy, you can then add a color background if you would like, and then export as a PNG. Here are our results of that. Or you can remove the color background, unlock the background Krita layer, placing it to 0 opacity, and save it with a clear background. Here are both of the results for that, so you can see the difference. Now let us close Krita and bring them into our video editor, Kdenlive. Notice our clear background shows in our video, whereas the other does not. So we will place the solid Krita image at the beginning, stretching for runtime, and place a fade or wipe. And the clear Krita background image will be stretched for runtime, leaving it on top of the video. We hope you have enjoyed this Krita tutorial and found it helpful in some fashion, and if so, then why not give this video a like? And while you're at it, why not become a subscriber? Ringing that bell in order to be notified your way of newly released videos. I mean, after all, ladies and gentlemen, it is free. The beginning and the end of this video has been provided by none other than Alex Abayu1. Thank you in advance. I am out.